Alright, today we're going to go over how to clean an air filter. This will work for any kind of K&N reusable air filter. Don't do it on paper air filters. The first step we want to do, loosen the hose clamp closest to the filter itself. Most hose clamps are like a 7 or 8 millimeter, or you can just use a flathead. It's going to depend on your car, on your setup. Once that's loose, then you can wiggle the hose clamp off. Then of course, get the filter off. So this is the part that we're going to clean. The rest of the car can kind of just sit here like this. We're going to take this separately, go wash it, and then the rest of the car is going to sit. Alright, next step is to prepare a bucket. Get a garden hose, or if you're just going to do it with a spigot somewhere, you can just follow along, except don't use the hose. So make sure you rinse the bucket out. We want to get some OxiClean and 2 liters of club soda. If you're doing multiple filters, you may want to get more, but the point is to mix club soda, water, and OxiClean to get a nice cleaning solution. Alright, so 2 of these scoops of OxiClean and 2 liters of club soda. You can put a 1/3 liter if you want. Now I'm going to aggressively use the hose to kind of make it foam up and make it so that that filter will be completely submerged in the water. This is going to depend on the size of your filter, so just do it accordingly. Alright, so the mixture is nice and sudsy. We activated all of the OxiClean. So now we just take our filter and just like stick it in there. The shape's kind of weird. Just make sure it gets like, I gotta add more water. Just make sure you submerge it, and once you have it completely submerged, we're gonna let it soak for 15-20 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes, and you can see dirt and oil are rising to the surface here. So the reason we put oil in these filters is so that the oil traps dirt. And it does that, but then the oil needs to be removed along with the dirt that it trapped. And that's exactly what this OxiClean is doing. What it's doing is just kind of soaking, removing everything. And now that it's been about 15-20 minutes, we're going to get aggressive with it. So I'm not going to really record this whole thing here because it's going to be hard to do that with one hand. But I have a wheel brush here. Not sure which one I'll use. I got that, and I got this other one here, and I got this. So I'll probably use a combination of these two. I'll rinse these out, and then I'm going to lift this out of the water, and I'm going to I'll rinse it off, and then I'll kind of scrub it with these two. And then as I scrub it with these two, I'll rinse it again and just kind of rinse and repeat. And if the water gets so dirty that you don't want to dip the brush in it to give it another scrubbing, you can just repeat this process, but you're going to need more club soda and OxiClean, obviously. So don't get like a wire brush or anything too hard bristle. This looks like a hard bristle, but really it's not, because you don't want to damage the fabric. As you can see, it's still pretty dirty. Oh yeah, that water's getting a little dark. So you just kind of want to scrub it, rinse it, scrub it, rinse it, over and over again. So give it a good blasting with the hose, like turn it up on high and just go up and down, side to side. You can see how dirty this water is. It's like brownish. It's got all kind of particles in it. Just gonna dump that out. I decided to give it a second rinse in just water and a scoop of OxiClean, just because it's still looking a little dark. Alright, so it's been a good day here out in the sun. I got it on the cone just so I'm not sitting on the ground, and also to help me with this next part. So what you're going to do is, I got this K&N air filter oil. I got it from Advanced Auto. You can get it pretty much anywhere. And what you want to do is just spray it on there like you're painting something. So what I mean by that is just, let me switch hands here in my dominant hand. What I mean by that is take it and just go like that. All you want is a thin coat. All you're doing is giving it a thin coat of oil to catch dirt. You don't want to put too much because then you're blocking airflow.